Well, damn it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Jenny Constantine had to do a last minute cancellation because her parents had to leave and there was no one to watch the lovely young Luna. Damn. If only we were on martial law and lockdown in the United States, then Jenny's parents would have not been able to leave and we would still be having a show with Jenny Constantine. Where's a little martial law when you need it? You got people going crazy, folks, saying there's martial law. There's no martial law. It's not been declared. Don't listen to it. And I would say unsubscribe from those people and never go back there again. But Jenny will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. Can we all pray for martial law? Can we pronounce martial law will be? Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The predictions of martial law have now exceeded the predictions of the rapture, and martial law is now the new fear-porn king and queen of all times. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going under martial law unless Jeebus comes first in the rapture. Y'all people are crazy as hell. Oh my gosh. You know, I was thinking about it, and you never really know who somebody is until they get tested. You never know who people are until they get tested. And we have not been tested. When was the last time we were tested? Maybe, we were kind of tested at 9/11. I'll give you that. We were kind of tested at 9/11. And may I just say that I have made a strong decision, ladies and gentlemen, a strong decision. This is a 100% fear porn free zone. If you are going to mention any fear porn, you will be eradicated. Rachel Ferris, nice to see Rachel back. You will be eradicated. We do not allow fear porn. If you don't have documentation for what you're saying, don't say it, or you won't say it again. I don't care. I don't want that vibration. I don't want that frequency. This is fear porn free. And this is a test of your emergency broadcast system. This is a test of how you react. And most of you bitches are failing big time. Big time. When's the last time we had a test? Maybe 9/11 you could say was a test. Maybe 9/11 is a test. But we've not been tested. Not like this. Not since then. And you can see how people react. You can see who people really are. Who people really are when they're under test. Who people really are when they're under stress. Who people really are when they're under trial. And Tracy Dyer, damn it, girl. It's just amazing the stuff she says. I just finished saying to Cynthia, I have forgotten, or I've just stopped listening to my blink. I have had relationships over the past years where I knew from the beginning, something's just not right. But it was good for viewers. It was good for business. It was fun. So I kept along with it when I knew from the beginning I shouldn't have done it at all. But there was no test. You can't really tell who people are. You just got your blink. And who am I to be so judgmental? But every single person I had the blink about that said, you might not want to go with them. And I did anyway. They blew up as soon as a test came. This is a test. And the way you see people react during a test is how they really are. How do you see me react during this test? Have you seen me go crazy? Have you seen me go nutty? Have you seen me react to succumb to putting out fear porn? Have you seen me going to the store and filming the 6 empty shelves that are there and saying, oh my God, this is the new normal? No. Have you seen me saying martial law has been declared? No, because it hasn't. What am I? I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm collected. I'm using humor. And I'm saying no fear here. But I've got to say something, and I'm coming to a horrible realization. Hello, Vinny Eastwood. And Vinny Eastwood helped me realize this the other day. Vinny talks about the lighter side of genocide. If you can't laugh, what's the point of being exterminated? So today, and on Friday, I've got Dr. Robert O. Young, and he's going to talk. He's a real doctor, not a doctor of finance pretending to be a medical doctor. He's a real damn doctor, a real scientist. And he's going to talk about what virology is and what virology isn't. He's going to talk about how you get sick and how you don't get sick. And he's going to talk about what you can do to keep yourself from getting sick, and it's not hoard toilet paper. Thank you, Vinny. I'm going to read what Vinny said. Jeff is on point. Fuck the fear. Absolutely. That's why, and I'm just going to say it because maybe it's time we do start naming names. No, I'm not going to do it. I went after somebody because they just went fear porn on me, and I couldn't believe it, and I was very angry. But today I found the right balance. I'm like, if anyone has seen this person, please let me know so we can arrange a rescue because he's been overtaken by a fear porn pod person. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So this is a test. Most of you are failing it miserably. And here's one thing I've realized, and this is very, very sad for me. I thought that I had found my people. I thought I'd found my tribe. I thought that the truthers were the best people around. You're not. I thought that the New Agers were the best people around. You're not. I thought that this genre was the best people around. You're not. Y'all people suck. One little problem and it's fear porn. Oh my God, sky's falling. You bitches suck. I was just saying to Cynthia, and think about this, guys. If the shit ever hits the fan, would you rather it at the moment the shit hit the fan? Tracy says tribe free is the way to be. Yeah, I guess it is. At the very second the shit hit the fan, would you rather be trapped in a Donald Trump MAGA rally or at a truther convention? I would not want to be trapped with you bitches for nothing. Give me the MAGA people. Oh, and what a sad, sad statement that is. What a sad, sad statement that is. And Vinny says it, and I'm going to read it because I'm the only one that ever says it. It's nice to have somebody else say something. Vinny says fear equals sales. Fear equals subscriptions. Fear equals ad revenue. Fear equals more subscribers. That's why they do it. And that's the only reason they do it. But I am who I am. In crisis, out of crisis, I am who I am. And I'm with Vinny. It's time to embrace the lighter side of genocide. A lighter side of genocide. And if we're going to go down, we might as well go down enjoying ourselves and laughing about it, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? All of you damn truthers and New Agers, all of you people running around, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know what it just proves? It just proves that you are liars. What's the worst thing that can happen? You could die. That's it. And you know what your reaction to this test proves? You're afraid to die still. Oh, but we have favor and we know about this, and you're still afraid to die. Why aren't I worried? I'm not afraid to die. Why are you worried? Because you are. Because the people you listen to are. And Cynthia made a beautiful statement. She said, if it makes you afraid, or if it makes you feel bad after you watch it, stop watching it. Stop watching it. It's a test of the emergency broadcast system. And guess what? Donald Trump is trying to bring about a revolution, trying to bring down the swamp. Why didn't he do it 3 days in? Because y'all bitches can't handle it, and I'm still not sure if you can handle it now. Maybe this is a test to see if you all can handle a little bit of something. No, you can't. And don't you know the cabal saying, oh, these bitches can't even go 3 days without a roll of Charmin. And they're laughing at you because you talk about, I'm a truther, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm divine, I'm sovereign. You're full of shit. And can I tell you why things are going the way they're going? Can I help you out a little bit today? Let me try to explain something to you called the supply chain and why this is acting exactly the way I told you it was going to act. We're going to talk about the supply chain, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very easy. Now, you know, lots of shit is built in China, made in China. So I'm going to put a CH, that's for China. I'm not going to try to draw what China looks like, even though I could, because to be frank with you, most of you wouldn't know the shape of it anyway. And then I'm going to draw a US. And I'm not going to draw the shape of it because some of you might know that. But there's China and there's the US, right? What's the best way? There's China, there's the US. They make a lot of shit over here in China, right? A lot of our shit gets made in China. Okay, a lot of our shit gets made in China. And let's just pretend there's something called a supply chain, but that's a little difficult for tiny brains to comprehend. So let's just call it a supply pipe, okay? Because you can understand a pipe, and I'll stop trying to be such a dick. We'll talk about the supply pipe instead of the supply chain. But remember, when people are talking about supply chain, it's really a pipe. So I'm going to draw this pipe. And here's a pipe that goes from the China to US. Now, there's not really a pipe, okay? There's sort of a pipe, but there's not really a pipe. But let's just say here's this pipe that goes from China to the US, right? And when people make shit in China, they put it into this pipe. And it goes over to the USA and we buy their shit. This is like Glenn Beck, only with shit. So they make shit here, they put it in the pipe, and they send shit over here. But oh my God, Jeff, there's no shit over here. And that's really a gross exaggeration. I went to the store yesterday, plenty of stuff. But you see an empty shelf or two, somebody puts it on YouTube who you trust and used to be able to, but can't anymore, and you freak out. Now, let me tell you what happens. They put stuff in this pipe over here in China. They put stuff in this pipe 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They're putting stuff into this pipe. And it goes through this pipe, and it comes out over here and winds up on your shelf. But you know that's a long-ass pipe. It takes a long way for shit to get through that pipe. Long time. We love you long time in China. Take a long time to get to you. That's the way it is, folks. So, China's putting stuff in the pipe. Putting stuff in the pipe. They love us long time. We love you long time. We fill a pipe. Here it comes. Here it comes. All of a sudden, they got this thing called Chinese New Year. So you know what they did? During Chinese New Year, ain't no shit going in that pipe. During Chinese New Year, Chinese people ain't putting shit in that pipe. Just the way it goes. No pipe for you. No pipe. So they've been putting shit in there, and shit's still coming out this end. But when they stop putting shit in there for like 3 weeks, they do Chinese New Year, 3 weeks. So let's say it takes 8 weeks for shit to get in this pipe to this end. Close to being right. But if they stop putting shit in the pipe, 8 weeks later, there ain't going to be nothing come out of this pipe, is there? But then add to that, ladies and gentlemen, That 14-day quarantine thing that our friend Nigel in China had to do. And I just posted a video on my community page of Chinese people heckling the government official in Wuhan saying, it's fake, it's fake. That's not how you say it in Chinese, but they're yelling, it's fake in China. Interesting. So for 3 weeks, they're not putting nothing in the pipe. Don't you think that's going to manifest on this end at some point? And then for another, you had everybody in China going on 2-week rolling quarantines. So that meant that even when they started putting shit back in the pipe, all the people weren't putting shit in pipes because they weren't at the pipe. So the pipe was closed for 3 weeks. No shit went into it. And then it's just up until now that all the shit's going back in the pipe 24/7, 365. So guess what happens? Shit's going in the pipe, shit's going in the pipe, shit stops going in the pipe, and it still looks like everything's good because we're still getting shit out on this end, but then all of a sudden, the gap of the shit catches up, and all of a sudden, no shit. Ain't no more shit over here. Now, the U.S. retailers knew it was Chinese New Year, so they got enough shit in the back room for 2-3 weeks. Guess what's up? The 2-3 weeks is up. And now you're seeing in the U.S., a lack of some stuff on some shelves because the pipe ain't got full yet. All you have to do is learn the Apple lesson. Apple had all their shit shut down in China and all their people laid off. About a week ago, all the people in Apple in China went back to work, full production. And all of the stores, all the Apple stores in China are open. All the Apple stores in the U.S. are closed. Why? Because the shit ain't got from here to here yet. So when you walk into Piggly Wiggly, or you walk into Target, or you walk into Walmeasy, or you walk into Costco, or you walk into Sam's Club, and there's a shortage of rutabagas, it's not because the coronavirus, oh my God. When you walk into Costco and a couple of the shelves are empty, it's not the new way of life in America. This is America 2020. Get used to it. That's called bullshit. That's called fear porn. That's called irresponsible. You're telling me you can't wait for almost dropped an F-bomb. You can't wait for 2 weeks for the shit to catch up in the pipe? If you can't wait for 2 weeks for the shit to get caught up in the pipe, you deserve to be under martial law. They need to lock your silly ass up. That's what's going on. And guess what? If you will have a nice hot cup of shut the hell up and a nice hot cup of don't watch these dumbasses on YouTube, you wouldn't have any problem realizing, oh, okay, great. There's no rutabagas. Let me buy turnips instead. What that great intrepid reporter that showed you 6 empty shelves didn't show you is all the rest of the damn things were full. That's irresponsible and it's dangerous. Let me tell you why it's dangerous. When you go on YouTube and tell people that martial law is about to be declared, you go on YouTube and you tell people this is the new normal. You go on YouTube and you tell people, and oh my God, it's never going to be this way again. They panic. And then they make runs on the stores and runs on the banks and runs on everything. And then everything really is gone and they don't need the shit for 2 weeks and it's going to be there in 2 weeks anyway. And Cynthia says the population will be responsible for causing martial law. No, Cynthia. You lousy sons of bitches on YouTube telling lies will be responsible for martial law. You're manifesting it with your own stupid mouths. And I'm sick and tired of your lying asses. That's why you don't go on YouTube with a video that says, oh my God, the shelves are empty. Because people look at you like you're an authority. They expect you to understand things. They expect you to understand this. They don't expect you to be too stupid to understand this or too much of an agent to try to not let people know about this. Folks, we're talking about 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. You can't do without a Snickers for 2 weeks? It's dangerous. It's irresponsible. And that's what should be shut down on YouTube. It's really that simple. It's a little bitty slowdown in the supply chain. But what happens if we get quarantined? Denise says, just YouTube. What about the mainstream media? I expect the mainstream media to be stupid bitches. I did not expect my friends on YouTube to become stupid bitches. I expect to be lied to by mainstream media. I don't expect to be lied to by my former partners. I expect for the mainstream media to be creating fear and trying to undermine the system. I don't expect for my former partners on YouTube to be doing it. That's why I'm pissed, Denise. We expect it from YouTube, but you know what? My expectations are obviously too high. Because there's really no difference between my associates on YouTube and the mainstream media. I'm really, it's a hard time of realization for me, ladies and gentlemen. Realize I thought we'd found it, but this ain't it. We need to find some more its. Pocket Aces says, stupid bitches, perfect description. And it really is. Let's just review this, because this is important. China, and it's not just China, because not everything's made in China, but a lot of the things that people in other places make things out of are made in China. And there's pipes that go from everywhere else, but this is the biggest pipe by far. So they quit putting stuff in this pipe for 3 weeks at Chinese New Year. For about another 6 weeks, so let's just say it's 10 weeks, there was nothing going into this pipe for 3 weeks. Nothing. And then a very limited supply of stuff for 7 weeks going into this pipe. Now, and Apple's a perfect example, Apple's at full production in China. Do you think Apple is the only retailer that's in full production in China? No. Why are people in production in China? Because they're in the business of making money. And if Apple's making it, you goddamn better well guarantee baby Jeebus style that somebody else is making it. All the people are back to work in China. All the production's going in China. Look at Nigel's channel, the Devil's Workshop channel. Is that what it is? The Devil's Workshop? Devil's Playground. Look at that channel. They're all going back to work. 100% Apple production, 100% stores open. So now all the shit's back in the pipe. How long is it going to take for the shit to get through this pipe to here? I'll guarantee you that Donald Trump was on the phone with President Xi saying, President Xi, how soon can we get the shit through the pipe, bruh? Can we put some X-Lax in that mofo? We need the ship coming through the pipe. We need that shit coming through the pipe now. And President Xi say, okay, President Trump, we give you more shit. You'll give me little money back. Okay, you do this for me, I do this for you. That's what's going on right now. Donald Trump saying, Mr. Xi, I know I bent you over the barrel and got you good. How about I give you a kiss next time? Oh, you'll kiss me next time you do it? Okay, you got deal. So this shit's going to be filling up fast is what I'm trying to tell you. Why do you think the president of the United States is like, take it easy? He's shaking hands. He's slapping high five. He's kissing babies because he knows it's just a pipe problem. Y'all, most of you bitches smoke dope anyway. Hit the bong, will ya? Hit that bong hard for the next 2 weeks. Calm the fuck down. That's all that's happening. And I want you to remember, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to remember right now, and I want you to mark the bitches that are sounding the alarm. And I'm so close to naming their names, giving you a list. Mark those people. And in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, where everything's fine, remember who those bitches were. This is the new normal. Oh my God, get ready, martial law. Remember who they were. And if you don't have the testicular fortitude, and girls, you can have that too, to hit that unsubscribe button now, then you ain't got no guts and no integrity if you don't hit it then. These bitches need to be made to pay a price. They need to be made to pay a price for what they're doing. And until they repent and ask and beg and get on their knees and pucker up real good and kiss our collective ass, they deserve to be shut down, just like they're trying to shut down our country and shut down our optimism and shut down our freedom. They're trying to make martial law come on, and if you listen to them, it will shut them the hell off, and it won't. It really is that simple. It really is that simple. You think fear porn is just a thing? Oh, Jeff gets so worried about fear porn. Do you realize that these MFers, and not the MFers that you've been thinking about, these MFers, your friends, uncle, oh my, these MFers are going to bring the martial law by their irresponsible bullshit they're putting on YouTube. Bro, don't you understand that people, when you say something, they think it's real? And you look in that camera and you lie? There's going to be hell to pay for you if you don't knock that shit off and knock it off right now. Because we will remember who you were. And I hope that you'll remember who they were. And I hope that you'll hold them accountable for the bullshit. Remember, it's just a pipe problem. If you're having trouble, hit your pipe for a couple of weeks. Hit it hard. It'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. Let's go ahead and go into the chat room. This should be fun. Maybe it's good that Jenny didn't come in. Cynthia, if you think I'm forgetting something, write me a note and bring it in to me. I can't remember. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Let's see. Does it really matter at all? Breaking the chain is actually fun to impose in a conversation. It's tax, so I don't have it. I don't know what that means. But are you really, and let this be a lesson for you. Let this be a lesson for you. It's going to be about 2-3 weeks of waiting for the chain to fill back up. But guess what? Or the pipe. Guess what? That pipe can get clogged up anytime. This should show you. You need about 3 weeks worth of stuff in your house. You need about 3 weeks of stuff in your house. You need some water. And how much damn toilet paper can you use in 3 weeks? Come on. You need some water. You need some basics. You need some necessities. You need your medicine. It's 3 weeks, man. Dude, if they put me on 14-day, quarantine, you know what that is? Christian Whistleblower Marathon, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos a day like the old days. Boop, here we go. They put us on 14-day quarantine. Oh, good. We ain't got to take nobody nothing for 14 days. We just got to lay here and get in the sauna, dip in the lake, play with the dogs, have wild sex. That's it. 14 days. Woohoo! Let's have a party. It's 14 days. But let me remind you of something. Some of you out there thinking, oh, 14 days are going to give me money. They're going to give you no money. They're going to give you tax break. I don't know this for sure. I'm speculating. But I don't see them sending you a check in the mail. Crazy Joe, Bernie, and his hoes ain't going to send you no check. But they will give you relief on your tax at the end of the year. Okay, everybody gets X amount because of the Zika. But don't think that you can be irresponsible. They're going to give you a check. Get your shit together. And as soon as this blows over, And you don't go buy it all at once. You go shopping, buy an extra box of Post Toasties 1 week. Buy an extra box of Pop-Tarts. I'm being silly. Buy an extra case of water. Buy you an extra case of beer. Buy you another fifth of vodka. Stock your ass up. Stock your ass up. Good point. President Trump put all the interest rate to zero, and we're not going to be charging interest on home loans and stuff. Good. They're going to help you out, but they ain't gonna send you. If you're waiting for Donald Trump to send Melania to your house, peel off some money, it ain't going to happen. Okay. It's going to take 2-3 weeks before this shit is all over, and you wait. You just wait for 3 weeks, and this is all over. What do you think I'm going to be saying? I'm going to be naming names. I'm going to be calling people out. Corbin says, just do some shrooms. Cynthia has a better list of necessities. Well, you know what I mean. It's easy. Just do that, and you'll be ready. You'll be ready. But we really should take a look at our damn selves. On home rates, yeah. That's what I'm saying. No, he did say mortgages. He's suspending interest on mortgages too. And you won't have to, if you're late, they won't take your house. They won't charge you interest. But anyway, look at, us.gov and find out what the president's doing. He doesn't check with me as hard as it is for some of you to believe. And this thing still hasn't killed 60 people. And anyway, we won't get onto that. But it's time for us to look ourselves in the mirror. And most of us should be really, really ashamed because we acted like a bunch of hysterical little girls. And that's really an insult to hysterical little girls. I am so ashamed of most of you. Not, you know who I'm talking to. I'm so ashamed of you people. So ashamed. I really am. It's time to look yourself in the mirror, and it's time to get a hold of your damn self. It's time to check yourself because you are just about to wreck yourself. Jenny Constantine will be on tomorrow at 2. Sorry, she had to bail last second. If there'd just been where's the little martial law when you need it? We could have had Jenny. Her parents would not have been able to leave. Let's see. Tracy Dyer's talking about Egypt being somewhere than where it was. I really want to talk about that. I really do want to talk about that. That should be fun. Let's see. What else? Boy, we got a lot of Egypt talk in here. See, this is what you should be talking about. Dude, I just saw a picture of a wave hitting the clouds. What? They're not telling us the truth. They are not telling us the truth. They are not telling us the truth. Okay, what do we got? Early reports that Oprah's Boca Raton home was raided. Denise, we don't really know. But see the way Denise did this? She didn't say, Oprah's home was raided. She says, early reports suggest that maybe. Now, see, that's why I allow that. Well, if Oprah's Boca home was raided, she got 16 other homes. She just runs somewhere else. And I guarantee you, Oprah stocked up on Twinkies. You know she is. Oprah got ribs. Oprah got cake. Oprah got ho-hos, ding-dongs, French, one of those things called Swiss rolls. She got it all stocked up. Cheetos, Fritos. Girl got it. Let's see. I get images of an ancient past, but not enough to make a full story. The hell are you talking about, Jama? Let's see. Good afternoon to you. Let's see. We're still on that Hebrew, Egypt, somewhere else thing. The official narrative. Oh, here we go. Still about Egypt. You guys, I'm not going to eat my cat, Albert. That's horrible. Rooney, earmuffs. We would never eat Rooney. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. Let's see. Tracy's thinking that some of these, and this could all be a deep state eradication effort and that they're going to find a little rapture of their own. Rachel's back. She just returned to Florida from California, and based on the stock and shores, my hope that Floridians are less reactionary than Californians is crushed. Yeah, that's because they've been listening to you porn too much, Rachel. You porn. They've been listening to it. They can't get enough of it. But I don't know. Maybe people are smarter in Kansas because we went there just the other day. Had to wait, but we had all kind of stuff. Cynthia says I'd eat the dogs before I eat Rooney. I can admit that. That's true. You want to judge me? Go right ahead. But if it gets down to the last, there ain't no food, I'm going to die. And there's Barkley and there's Merlin. And Merlin probably goes first. I got to tell you. Merlin probably goes first. He's old. He's probably not as protective as Barkley might be. So probably Merlin goes first. Hot dog dinner. Then we go to Barkley. And I'm telling you, things have to really be hard before we eat Rooney. I love dogs, but we're talking about, the end, which is evidently 3 days from now because, oh my God, there's no begonias at Costco. Oh, you dumb, poor, pitiful individuals. Oh, and yeah, dog's big. I mean, think how many, we got a big old golden doodle. Man, that's like a side of beef. That's like a deer. I don't even have to shoot him. Well, I might have to shoot him, but I can just, hey, anyway, we'll move past that. And the cat, you'd have to find that damn cat. That cat be like, ooh, I heard a couple pops a few days ago. Didn't see those dogs anymore. I know what shit's coming. You would not be able to find that cat. Anyway, come on, you guys. You're so morbid. That's terrible. It is a test of your blink. And my blink test has been failing. My blink's been working. I just haven't been listening. It's not a blink problem, Tracy. It's an ear problem. It's an ear problem. I got to start listening. Okay. Let's see. Eating cats cause fur balls. No, I would skin him first. Flat Albert. I would skin him first. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. Of course we'd skin him first. I can make some little Rooney gloves for the winter. Well, you're basically eating yourself, Jeff. What the hell does that even mean? That's dumb. I'm getting a little frightened now. Where am I in the pecking order? Oh, honey, come on now. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go right along. Moving right along. It seems like you love the world more than you love Jesus Christ. Only because I do. Because guess what? The world's real and Jeebus isn't. Whatever made you think I love Jesus Christ? Jeebus Christ is a lie, a fake, a fraud, a phony. He's the dancing bear, the mascot of the fear and guilt, blood magic control matrix. Of course, I don't love Jeebus. He only loves me because I taste good. Finger licking good. That's the only reason why he loves me. Harry wouldn't put the thought of eating pets out into the universe. Well, Harry, I guess I'm just a little more sick and twisted than you are, bro. I guess I'm just a little more sick and twisted. Oh, you guys are snowflakes. Please stop talking about eating your pets. Oh, I would. It would have to get really bad. I got guns and shit, and there's deer all over this place. They will sit there and talk to you. Oh, it would be so easy. See, we'd never get to Rooney. We'd never get to Merlin. We'd never get to Barkley. Come on, you guys. It's a joke. It's a joke. Like Mazden says, wild turkey everywhere, not the kind you drink. Somebody says pets are food too. Come on, freedom seekers. Knock it off. Knock it off. Is that really the end of the chat? Wow. I'm surprised. Plenty of dog and cat food. Yeah, that's what Cynthia did. She bought some dog and cat food too. Ooh, Cynthia wants a crossbow. I guess I better shape my shit up. What do the talking deer say? No, you can talk to them. They don't talk to you. Well, they do. They do. If you listen to them, I bet they do. And don't look at me like I've never eaten dog before. Of course I have. I've been to Korea. I eat dog. What's the big deal? I didn't know I was eating it when I did. So there you go. All right, folks. We had a little levity. We had a little fun. But we've got to realize, and sometimes you get an F on your paper. What do? You reload and you go again. And I hope those people that have miserably failed the test will wake the hell up and realize they failed and turn around and do better. I'm a big man. If you want to apologize and turn around and do better, I'm all for that. But some of you bitches got some splaining to do. And shame on you. And if anybody's doing that, you've got to stop watching, because if you don't, it's going to catch like wildfire. That's going to spread panic. That's why it's so irresponsible. It spreads panic. And I've eaten snake before too. It spreads panic. And what kind of a person is willing to spread panic for a few clicks? Nobody that I want to be involved with. The most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, to remember is that you don't have original sin and you've got the spark of divinity within. You're divine, you're sovereign, you're free. You don't need salvation. You don't have to crawl to their Savior. You don't have to do it. You do not have to do it. You've got the right to life and life more abundant. And you've got the right to peace that passes all understanding. I usually say that at the beginning, but I was a little turned up, so I said it at the end. And that's what my dad used to say, that, Jama, straighten up and fly right. Give yourself a checkup from the neck up. Shake that shit out. Get yourself right again. I know, and it's important because Mark Twain said that it's very easy to fool people. That's why they do it. It's easy and it's profitable to fool people. But not so hard to convince people they've been fooled. But that's our job. And this will strengthen us. That's our job. We're the last generation of real humans. We're in the world changing business, cousins. We got this. But we got to keep our heads. We got to learn who to say fuck you to and not listen to them anymore, and who to reach out and give a good hug and gather up some armaments of namaste and get going. Oh, God, here we go again. I'm so glad you mentioned this because I'm about to do a show on this. If it's not enough that we got all this other shit to worry about, here's what's coming down the pike. This bullshit right here. What do you think about the Great Conjunction? The plasma apocalypse? Oh, my God. Listen, ain't you got enough shit to worry about right now? That doesn't happen till December. See, these MFers will never learn. Never. They want some fear to talk about. People came into the genre doing Planet X and Nibiru fear porn. Straightened up for a little while. Now they're back at fear porn. Some of you people just want your porn, and you're going to do whatever you can to get your fear porn. And I got to do a show about it just to preempt the bullshit. It's not enough I got to do shows about today's bullshit. I got to preempt everybody else's bullshit. It's a tough job, but I'm up for it as long as you're with me, because we are the last generation of real humans. We're in the world-changing business, and cousins, that business is a boom, and I don't care what the bitches say. This world is not bad. It's not getting worse. The pipe is almost full again. Take a deep breath. Hit your pipe. Relax a little bit. It's going to be okay in a couple weeks. Going to be okay in a couple weeks. We got this. We're here to make damn sure that everybody knows the world is good and getting better. And we're here to show them what it looks like to win, 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 and then win again. Straighten up and fly right, or we're coming for you when this all smooths over. If that sounds like a warning, it's only because it is. This will not stand. We will not allow you to take us down and to cause panic. We'll do everything we can to stop it, because we are the last generation of real humans. We're running the show and we win. I'm Jeffey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, for, what's her name? The one that's always right, Tracy Dyer, and all our other great moderators. And for the lovely Cynthia, I salute you for being here, seeking after truth. Take this time to listen to the voice within yourself. And if it's out of line, slap the shit out of it and get it back in line. Words of wisdom from the Christian Whistleblower. We appreciate you, and we'll see you again real soon.